The year 1945 marked not just the end of World War II, but also the beginning of one of the most fascinating chapters in American coin history, the legend of the 1945 1-cent wheat penny. This coin, often called the war survivor, is more than just a piece of metal. It's a story of triumph, change, and destiny. Minted at a time when the world was rebuilding from chaos, this coin carries the energy of a new beginning. Some rare variations of the 1945 penny have shocked collectors around the world with their staggering value, reaching figures as high as $750 million in extraordinary cases. A single piece, if found in the right condition or with a minting error, can transform an ordinary person into a millionaire overnight. The 1945 Lincoln wheat penny was made primarily from copper. But here's where the magic begins. A few were struck on leftover steel blanks from 1943 or with experimental metals due to post-war supply transitions. These rare errors are what make this coin legendary. Imagine finding a 1945 penny that glows slightly different under light, with a faint silvery tone. That could be a misplaced metal planchet-era coin, one of the rarest in history. The mix of war-era metal shortages, human error, and experimental minting created a few coins so rare that experts call them ghost cents, existing but nearly impossible to find. Holding one of these coins is like holding a key to history. Every 1945 penny, whether struck in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, carries a story of the American spirit. The United States was emerging victorious from a devastating war, and these coins symbolize stability and hope. The wheat ears engraved on the back represented growth and prosperity, a promise that the worst was over. But hidden among millions of ordinary pennies were a handful of rare treasures. Coins struck with the wrong metal, coins with off-center designs, or coins with doubled dies, each now worth unimaginable amounts. Collectors across the world hunt for these 1945 variants, often paying fortunes for just one authentic piece. Auction houses have seen prices soar beyond belief, as wealthy enthusiasts compete for ownership of these relics. Some 1945 pennies in mint-state condition, still shining as they did 80 years ago, have fetched tens of thousands of dollars. But the real miracles are the error coins, those struck on steel or with unusual mint flaws. Those coins, especially in uncirculated or proof-like form, are the ones believed to be worth up to hundreds of millions. The rarity, history, and beauty of these coins combine to create pure gold out of copper. Beyond their monetary value, these coins hold a deeper symbolic power. Each 1945 penny is a reminder that even the smallest things can carry incredible worth. They were minted in a time of victory, resilience, and recovery, values that every collector feels when they see that iconic Lincoln portrait. To own one is like owning a slice of the American soul. Even a worn, aged, or tarnished penny from that year whispers stories of factories roaring back to life, soldiers returning home, and families rebuilding dreams. Many collectors and coin hunters today are unaware of what might be lying in their drawers, jars, or old albums. That dull, forgotten 1945 penny sitting among change could be worth more than luxury cars combined. Some people have accidentally found these coins during house cleaning or inheritance sorting and discovered life-changing wealth overnight. This has given birth to a new saying among coin experts: never underestimate an old penny. What looks like a simple cent could be your hidden fortune waiting silently to be discovered. The bicentennial fascination adds another layer of magic. Although the bicentennial celebration officially happened in 1976, collectors often use the word symbolically to describe historical coins that bridge centuries. The 1945 penny, being a direct descendant of early American coinage traditions, stands as a symbol of national pride and endurance. It connects the old America that fought for freedom to the modern America of progress and power. Owning one feels like holding a living piece of that long, unbroken story. So, before you dismiss an old coin or spend it unknowingly, take a closer look at your pennies, especially those from 1945. They may look ordinary, but some are extraordinary beyond imagination. A single genuine 1945 era penny could buy you a mansion, fund your dreams, and rewrite your life story. Remember, great treasures often hide in plain sight, and sometimes, destiny is as small as a penny, a 1-cent miracle that carries the weight of history, hope, and unimaginable fortune in the palm of your hand. Imagine holding in your hand a coin that looks ordinary, a simple 1980p USA $1 coin, but in truth it could be hiding a fortune. These coins, especially those connected with the bicentennial era, have fascinated collectors and treasure hunters around the world. The United States celebrated its 200th year of independence in 1976, but special dollar coins and rare varieties from around that period, including the early 1980s issues, are still linked to that patriotic legacy. Some of these coins were struck with unique errors, rare mint marks, and flawless designs that can make them worth not just hundreds or thousands, but in some cases millions of dollars today. The 1980p $1 coin, minted in Philadelphia, stands out because it marked a transition in American coinage. This coin, often featuring the image of Susan B. Anthony, became a symbol of modern U.S. currency, but rare minting flaws and pristine conditions have turned some of these coins into collectors' dreams. The regular coins circulated widely, but the rare varieties with double strikes, off-center impressions, or proof-like mirror surfaces have fetched astonishing prices at auctions. These coins were not just metal, they were art, and each tiny imperfection tells a story that could make their owner incredibly wealthy. Collectors are constantly searching for the so-called perfect strike, a coin that shows no signs of wear, no scratches, and a stunningly clear design. A 1980p Bicentennial-era dollar coin in mint condition can be graded as MS68 or higher, and such coins are extremely hard to find. Why? Because most coins were used daily, exchanged, and worn down through countless transactions. To find one that has survived untouched for more than 40 years is like discovering a time capsule from American history, a piece of treasure frozen in perfection. But what truly makes some of these coins incredibly valuable are the errors. During the minting process, any small mechanical slip could result in a dramatic error. A double die, a broad strike, a missing mint mark, or even a planchet mix-up where the wrong metal blank was used. Some rare bicentennial-related coins show details from previous designs, like traces of the 1776 to 1976 Liberty Bell motif or overlapping dates. These minting anomalies transform what would be an ordinary coin into something truly priceless, a numismatic miracle worth thousands or even millions. For passionate collectors, the story behind the coin is just as important as the coin itself. The 1980p $1 coin tells a story of America's transition from one generation of coin design to another. It carries the patriotic echoes of the bicentennial celebration, the push toward modernization, and the pride of minting technology. Owning one is like holding a chapter of American evolution, a tangible piece of a nation's identity struck in shining metal. Many people don't realize that the coins sitting quietly in their drawers or jars might be worth life-changing amounts. A simple glance at a 1980p dollar might not reveal its hidden value, but collectors and experts know exactly what to look for. Sharp edges, clean lines, strong luster, and no damage. If your coin has that fresh, untouched shine or a rare misprint, it could be one of those unbelievable finds that appear once in a lifetime. There have been cases where old coins, once dismissed as common, were later discovered to be rare prototypes or unique errors that sold for astonishing sums at private auctions. The demand for these rare bicentennial-related coins has only grown stronger over the years. Collectors from around the world, from America to Europe to Asia, are willing to pay huge premiums to add these coins to their collections. Every year, new discoveries emerge. Coins found in old boxes, forgotten safes, or family estates suddenly reappear, sending waves of excitement through the numismatic world. A single discovery can spark a bidding war and change someone's fortune overnight. So, if you happen to own a 1980p Bicentennial-era $1 coin, take a closer look. Don't spend it. Don't trade it casually. It might be more than just money, it could be a hidden fortune waiting to be recognized. Under the right conditions, with the right rarity, your coin could turn you into a millionaire, even a billionaire in the collector's market. History, rarity, and passion have combined to make these coins far more than currency. They're treasures of time, symbols of freedom, and silent witnesses of America's glorious story. The next time you see one glinting in your hand, remember, that small circle of metal could be your golden ticket to unimaginable wealth. In the world of numismatics, every coin tells a story, but the 1991 Bicentennial Rare USA 1-cent coin tells a story of fortune, mystery, and incredible value. Many people pass by such coins every day without realizing that what seems like an ordinary penny could actually be a hidden treasure worth thousands, or even millions of dollars. The fascination surrounding the 1991 Bicentennial cent lies not just in its age, but in its minting errors, rare compositions, and historical symbolism that connect America's revolutionary past to modern collectors' dreams. The 1991 1-cent coin might look simple, the familiar Lincoln portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, but its true worth is far greater than its face value. During this year, a limited batch of coins was struck under unusual minting conditions, creating rare variations that collectors now chase like gold. Some coins were accidentally minted on planchets meant for other denominations or even foreign coins, giving them unique metallic tones, thickness, or luster that immediately stand out under expert examination. These small imperfections are what turn a regular cent into a collector's masterpiece. What makes this coin even more fascinating is its connection to America's enduring spirit of freedom and celebration. Although the official bicentennial coins were minted in 1976, many collectors refer to later coins like the 1991 edition as modern bicentennial rarities, because they continue the legacy of rare patriotic issues. Each of these coins carries not just monetary value but emotional and historical weight, a reminder of the nation's journey, the evolution of the U.S. Mint, and the craftsmanship that has made American coinage admired worldwide. One of the most incredible things about the 1991 cent is how its value depends on the smallest details, the tiniest misprint, the faintest doubling of a date, or a unique shine caused by an alloy mix. Collectors have reported rare examples showing doubled dies, misaligned strikes, and even coins missing key design elements like parts of Lincoln's jacket or the "In God We Trust" inscription. Such mistakes are extremely uncommon, and when they appear on a coin still in mint condition, the price skyrockets at auction, sometimes from a single cent to tens of thousands of dollars. Imagine finding one of these coins in your own change jar. Many people have unknowingly spent fortunes by using these coins for everyday purchases. Experts always recommend inspecting your 1991 pennies closely under bright light, checking both sides for irregularities, and looking for proof-like surfaces. Coins struck with exceptional clarity or from experimental dies often fetch the highest prices, as they represent not just monetary rarity but also historical uniqueness. Every such coin is a glimpse into the mint's secret experiments and the imperfections that accidentally created perfection. The market for rare coins has grown explosively over the past few years, with collectors and investors alike hunting for forgotten pieces. Auction houses have reported intense bidding wars for rare 1991 cents with minting errors, and some have sold for sums that rival luxury cars or even houses. The reason behind this surge isn't just nostalgia. It's also the belief that tangible historical assets like coins are more stable than ever in uncertain times. Owning a rare coin isn't just a hobby, it's a symbol of prestige and a safeguard of wealth that grows more valuable with age. Another aspect that makes the 1991 bicentennial cent so desirable is its limited survival rate in high-grade condition. Most pennies from that era were circulated heavily, losing their luster and detail. But a handful of pristine specimens, preserved straight from the mint or sealed in protective holders, remain in almost flawless condition. These untouched gems are what make collectors' hearts race. Their bright copper-red glow and razor-sharp features make them look as if they were struck yesterday. When such coins are graded by professionals and certified as rare varieties, their value multiplies many times over. In the end, the story of the 1991 bicentennial rare USA 1-cent coin is one of hidden fortune and timeless beauty. It reminds us that great value can hide in the smallest of things, that even a simple penny can become a key to wealth if preserved and understood. For collectors, it's a pursuit of history and passion. For dreamers, it's the idea that luck could be resting quietly in their pocket. So the next time you pick up a 1991 penny, don't dismiss it as ordinary. It might just be the coin that changes your destiny.